Good day. There is something I just do not understand with believers. Those that claim that they believe in God, but they don't want to keep the laws of God. They don't want to go by the laws that God has given as He has given it. I don't understand that. I really don't. How can you claim to worship a God, but you don't want to keep His laws? How? Because whenever I talk to believers and I'm like, we need to keep to the laws of God. This is what God's laws say. I open the Bible, I'm like, this is God's laws. Oh no, we have evolved. We have evolved? Has God evolved? God is the same God. The same God that created this world. The same God, the God of Abraham, that's the same God. The God of the people of Israel, that's the same God. The God of the Old Testament is the God of the New Testament. Jesus is the Son of who? God. Who sent Jesus? God. So, why? I don't understand believers that argue with God's laws. I don't understand it. I don't. And when I say argue, they want to go with their own interpretation. Their own, oh, no. You know, the leaders of the churches have decided this. I'm like, oh. So, the leaders of the church is the one that's gonna, is that the one that's gonna judge you? When we stand in judgment, who is going to judge us? Is it not God? We are all going to stand in front of God. You think that God is going to judge us by the laws that the laws of man? You think God is going to judge us by what the leaders of the church has decided? You think God is going to judge us by what we think? God would judge us on His own laws. Look, the thing is, when we obey the law of man, you go on the street, there's a stop sign, everybody will obey. If there is a sign that says, do not throw anything there, someone throws it, someone will go, hey, look, there's a sign there, you're breaking the law. We hold up the laws of man. And those that call themselves believers argue with the laws of God. Saying, no, that's how it was then. Those are the old laws. That's the Old Testament. That's the old covenant. We are in the new covenant. Okay? What's the new covenant? Oh, you know, Christ, Jesus has fulfilled the law. We don't need it anymore. But how, you know, how is fulfilling the law mean that you don't need it? Because if the law doesn't matter, if you accept Christ, after you accept Christ, then why did it matter to begin with? Why can't we accept the laws of God? The way it is in the Bible, the ones that God has given in the Bible, those laws you call the laws of Moses. Why are we struggling to accept that? Okay, look, in Isaiah 42 verse 24, it says, who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord, He against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in His ways, neither were they obedient unto His law. Jesus Christ fulfills the law so that we can receive God's what? Grace, God's forgiveness. But God does not forgive you for you not to then go according to the laws that He has given. You know, if they take you to court, any country they take you to court, you'll be judged by the laws of that country. And for you to be taken to court means that you have broken the law. You won't face a judge if no law has been broken or no law has been claimed to be broken. It has to be an issue of the law for you to face judgment. So, when we are in front of God, do you really think that God will be judging us on anything that is outside the laws that He has given, the way He has given it, the way it is in the Bible? Believers, open your eyes. We need to go by the laws of God as it is in the Bible, as God has given it. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. How can you worship a God? Believe in a God, but you don't want to take His law. But everybody wants God's promises. Oh yeah. Ooh. God's words is true. His promises is true. He says He will do it. He will do it. God's promises, yes. God says He will do it. He says everyone that asks me of anything, I'll do it for you. Everybody's praying. Pray. What about the law of God? So, what He's asked us to do. Oh, well, those laws, they are in the Old Testament. They don't apply anymore. All kinds of excuses. We don't go by those anymore. Some people even say, we don't go by those anymore. I'm talking about believers. I'm not talking about non-believers. I'm talking about believers. Oh, we don't go by those anymore. Oh, really? What are you going by? What are you going by? When you stand in front of God, what's He going to judge you by? You don't want to go by the law of the one that's going to judge you. You want to go by what you think and what you want to believe. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Believers, open your eyes. Open your eyes.